Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Dr. James Ong. Sorry for the slight delay today. We had a little bit of technical problem, but nevertheless, it makes us stronger and wanting to go with this live stream. And with me today, we have a wonderful guest all the way from America who has compromised his sleep just to wake up early to be here with us. And his name is Mr. David Gantner, and he is our top distributor in the United States. Together with his team, they have done a marvelous job in growing the US market, and now US market is now contributing to significantly to the global sales of Prife International. So welcome, Mr. David Gantner. Hi.
Good morning. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure, really. And just to kick off, David, you guys have done an immensely huge, amazing job, really. And how did you get started with Prife International?
Well, I mean, a friend of mine, Shirley Bunag, I've known her for years, and we've gone back and forth. I've been in her business, she's been in my business. And it's always comes down to, with me and her, it's really the product, if the product works. So when she calls me up and tells me a product works, I do not second guess it. I say, go ahead and send me one, or how do I get started? And that's exactly what they did with this one. There was just a little bit of a twist with it. There's two different products that were available. One was a professional model, and one was a classic, a home version, right? And the price difference was pretty substantial. One was a little over 3,000. One was a little over 300.
It costs 10 times more. Yes.
Yeah, 10 times more, right? So if you're going to market a product, which I'd want to do if it worked, of course, you'd want the lesser expensive one to do the job, right? And up to this point, really, no one in the US knew if it did. We saw a lot of testimonials, heard a lot about it, but we didn't know if it was for the Classic or the Pro. So I actually ordered the Pro, and they had a promo they were doing where they gave you the Classic for free. The good son I am, I took the Pro for myself, the better model for myself, and I gave the Classic or the home version to my mother. My mother had all kinds of issues, pain, you name it. She had stuff wrong with her. Within 14 days, I kid you not, she was a different woman. Wow. A different woman. So I just went from getting a device that I was going to use to help myself become better and my body function better, to having a device now that anyone can afford to help balance out their body. And that's when it was game on. We started promoting the Classic, and from that day on, the company has had a hard time keeping up with the demand. And I'm so proud, and I'm so proud to be part of that, because we have so many people in the US that did not let them slow them down, shortages, product coming in. All they did is share this product. Up till now, nobody was leading in with the business opportunity. They were leading in with the product. And I've never seen anything like it ever, where you can lead in 100% with the product if you want, and build a substantial business that will make residual income.
And you are not new to network marketing. I mean, you've been with other companies before, and you've always been at the top. And tell me honestly, have you seen a product like this before?
No, 100% of every single other company, no matter how good their product is, you lead in with the opportunity, because you have to, because you'll get a great product out there. It may work for 10 or 20% of the people. And guess what? That's a home run. It's a little different here, just a little bit different. This works for 100% of the people, 100% of the time. All you need to do is be consistent with it, like brushing your teeth, like waking up in the morning. If you wake up in the morning, you should use the iTeraCare, even if it's for 5 minutes, every single day. I'm telling you, the magic will happen for you, just like it has for thousands or tens of thousands of other people around the world.
Talk about magic. I mean, I've heard many different names, but one of the names that they use to call this is also a magic wand. Tell us about it. Oh, this wonderful magic wand.
Yeah, the thing is when you start using it, it's like magic. And I was saying this earlier, that there's so many people that have unbelievable testimonials that have no documentation of it because it happened so fast. They went, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen so fast. I didn't even get to document it. Documentation is starting to come out now. Everything from animals to humans, where you can actually see the progress. And I'm not talking years or months. I'm talking weeks, sometimes days, where this helps balance out the body. And the body is the miracle. The body will heal itself if it has the correct energy going through it. And this basically what it does is it balances out the energy in your body.
And you know, why do you think this product works so well and sells so amazingly well? I mean, from your experience as a networker, why? I mean, is there something different in this product?
Well, it's simple. It's so simple. It's so simple that it kind of baffles people because they're like, oh, how do you use it? Well, you turn it on and you blow it on yourself. It's truly that simple. Yes. And if you do that every single day, if you blow it on your water before you drink it, you do that every single day, I promise you something will change in your life for the better. There's no doubt in my mind, not a single doubt in my mind.
Now, apart from the fact that the product is amazing, but also looking at the setting of where you guys came from, we are still in a pandemic. I mean, we are still in a pandemic world right now. And going like few months when you guys started, I guess, how did you do your meeting and how did you spread the news?
Well, we did it all by word of mouth. I mean, all on Zooms and telephones. We didn't meet anyone in person.
Amazing.
All we did is we showed them a simple little video. They saw that video and I was just like, what if? What if just a small portion of what that video is saying is true? What if it does what they say it does? What do you have to lose, right? What do you have to lose? It's not like you're going to use it up in 30 days and have to reorder. Once you own it, you own it, right? And you can use it. Your family members can use it. It's just, you know, you don't have to ingest it. It's something so simple, but so powerful. And that's why it's spreading so fast.
So essentially, your team, you are able to build a network from your home. That's basically how it has been. And I believe you have more than 10,000 networkers now in your group.
Yes.
And I just can't imagine in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. I mean, it's just growing by leaps and bounds. And I think what really makes you happy, apart from this opportunity and financially, of course, the money will be there, but you've never really focused on that. You've focused more on how you can use the product to help someone. What really gives you that satisfaction?
Yeah, you hit it right there, nail on the head. It's like it's helping the people. I mean, everything from helping them have hope, because once they use this product, they start to have hope, right? Yeah. And being able to go to somebody that is basically down and out and be able to go to them and say, hey, I'll help you get involved with this if you pay it forward later on. I've never asked anyone for anything back when I gave to them. And I've done it with 2 people in this company that I'm so proud of, because they went from one of them telling me they didn't know anybody anymore. I actually bought their uniform and sent it to them, even though they had the money to do it, because I believed in him. And the other one was flat out broke. And I bought his unit for him. The number 1 and number 2 money earner this month, that was the number 1 and number 2 money earner last month in the US, just the opposite way. It's amazing. Wow.
It's amazing. You did a wonderful job. You did a fantastic job. And they had to thank you. They had to thank you.
The best part about it, though, is they didn't join a year ago. They didn't join 6 months. They joined in February. Well, get close to 6 months now, but in February. And you know, February 15th was one of them. And it's just amazing how quickly this thing's growing and how people are accepting it. They're really accepting this with open arms. The whole concept.
Amazing. And now your network has grown beyond the United States. It's gone global, isn't it? So
yes,
you're on the Zoom talking to people from different countries from your home. And that's
Yeah,
that's
no, no.
that's really nice. That's really amazing. And what would be your advice to people who are new? I mean, earlier we were talking among ourselves, and you were mentioning to me that there are people who thought that they don't know anyone that they can promote, but when they got the magic wand, suddenly they have a lot of people that they were able to share with, and it's so easy for them, unlike the other network where, you know, to sponsor someone is so difficult, isn't it? But with the
Yes.
magic wand, there's no hesitation, there's no restriction. They just went on and talked to, you know, everybody they knew.
Yeah, no, you know, there's always someone in a network marketing company that's always followed people into other companies, and they've never made any money or never really built a big network. These people that usually are afraid to approach somebody. They know a big network, or they're afraid to approach them, right? With this, they're not afraid to approach them because they go to them. They know they have issues, right? They know that their body's not in balance, and they bring this to them and say, hey, John, try this. And they try it. And guess what they do? They never even bat an eye. They never go, oh, should I get involved with this person or not? They're so grateful they let that person sponsor them that they never would have let them sponsor before in any other company. They sponsor them and then build a business because they're not thinking about making the money off of it. They're thinking about helping people. So this right here takes the most hardened networker that always focuses on money and takes the money completely out of the equation when they start using this thing, especially this device, especially when they've had issues. That's, you know, things like neuropathy, that where they couldn't feel the floor when they stood on the floor, right? When they have stuff like that, and they're a networker and they get relief or something helps their body correct things in it, it's just game on.
You know, David, I've also privileged enough, and you guys are great to allow me to join your group. I've also joined the European group and several other iTera network groups all over the world. And thank you so much, everybody. Even the African group, I really am very happy to see so many wonderful testimonials. And especially in the United States, we have to be very careful because your regulators, you know, the FDA and everyone else is like, you know, you have to be very careful what you claim, what you say. But I mean, from what you have seen, you know, without mentioning names, I mean, what are the things that has really touched you the most? I mean, what are the wonderful testimonies? I mean, it's far too numerous, I know, to say everything, but what are the fantastic ones that you have seen? Yes.
There's just so many, you know, and it's everything from, you know, people just feeling better to people actually truly looking better, you know, changing their appearance by using this device. There's people out there that I personally know, and again, you can believe me or not. The best way to do it is try to prove me wrong by using the device. So I'm telling you, if you're listening to this for the first time, the person that's telling you about it, it doesn't matter if you believe them or not. It works. It will do something positive in your life. So all I can say is take the leap of faith. Spend the $350 or $320, whatever it is in your country, right? If you got to pay a little extra shipping, get it shipped to you and start using it daily. You will receive the benefits from this. It will unlock the potential in your body to help your body become the best it can be. It's going to unblock the blockages in your body, or help your body to unblock the blockages in it. And your body's going to start to heal itself, because the body is the miracle.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, David, for coming into today's live stream. And despite the minor hiccup, you know, we're still able to do the live stream and share. And what you have said today, I'm sure will touch a lot of people's hearts, especially not only those people who are having health problems, but also maybe people who are having financial issues, or who have given up in network marketing, or who have been like wasted, burnt, I don't know what you call it, disillusion. Well, maybe they should look at Prife International. Maybe we are a little different, you know, from the rest. And hopefully they will come forward and join us and move with us, because the market is still huge. There are still many people who have never heard about this wonderful iTeraCare product. So before we leave, what would be your advice to the newbie? I mean, someone who is just starting out in networking or planning maybe to join Prife or not to join Prife, or what would be your advice to them?
Well, the main thing is just use the product, right? Be a product of the product, and use the product and just share it. Just share it, because by default you're going to build a business. There's no doubt you're going to build a business by default. I've never seen a company like this one, and I know everybody says it, but they have the best compensation plan, whatever.
Yeah.
This one right here has no gotchas in it. The product works 100% of the time for 100% of the people. And if you don't believe me, prove me wrong by using it, right? Prove me wrong by using it, and you will see. Because until you use this product, pretty much everything out there on the internet seems unbelievable. Unless you know the person, it really seems unbelievable, right? Yeah. Once you've used this, you know that every single bit of it's 100% true and factual, and it does what it says it does, or people say it does what people say it does. So
yes, well, thank you once again, David Gardner. Thank you for being with us, and I look forward to interviewing your team members, right, in the next few other interviews, live streams that I'm gonna have. And once again, we look forward to seeing you maybe in person in our convention in Dubai, yes, in Egypt, right? And definitely continue with everything that you have been doing so far. And yeah, you have done a wonderful and amazing job to help humanity. Thank you, David.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you for having this for us too. So this is wonderful. So I'm excited.
All right.
I'm excited for everybody that's out there that has a chance to use this device. And just do me a favor, if someone's offering it to you or telling you about it, take advantage of it and just use it. And again, it comes down to, if you wake up every morning, use the device every morning. If you brush your teeth every morning, use the device every morning. Just make it a habit. That's the most important thing. Make it a habit.
Yeah. Thank you, David. All right. So you've heard it from Mr. David Gardner, our, pioneer top leader in America. And yeah, it's just as it is. I mean, there's no polishing, it's just as simple as that. Just blow every day and you will see the difference. Okay, so in this live stream, we are also going to share with you something that in the hearts of our owners, because I know them personally, and they also believe in charity. So I'm just going to share with you what they have done recently, and this is just one of the charity that we have kick-started in Malaysia, and hopefully there will be more in the coming months. All right, so I hope you enjoy this short clip.
To give more help to people, because you know there are lots of elderly people that they are suffering from pain. They get a lot of health problems. So with iTeraCare, definitely will help them to get rid from all the pain and sickness. We will do a lot of charity works in the future.
那今天我们 Prife International 德威国际，我们有一个非常好的产品，就是 iTeraCare， 它可以帮助解决这种痛的问题。那我们除了来这里教他们怎么用之外，我们也会留下2支，给他们的负责人，教他们的负责人，然后给他们老人随时随地都可以拿来吹。我们希望用这个方式呢，能够帮助到那些真正在社会里面被忽略了的群体，就是这班老人。
我看了他们老人家每个人称赞好了，谢谢这个 Prife 老板亲自过来帮老人家做，用心良苦啊，非常的感恩，谢谢。Saya amat bangga dengan company kita, dengan syarikat kita, petugas saya sebagai satu syarikat dari komuniti dan juga kita dapat segala profit daripada perniagaan kita akan menderma ataupun mendorong orang ramai yang perlu, dan ini adalah satu permulaan, dan kita sejak hari ini, bermula daripada hari ini, kita akan membuat aktiviti demikian dengan sesungguh-sungguhnya, dan kita harap bukan saja di Malaysia kita dapat bantu orang, dan kita dapat memberi penolongan kepada seluruh dunia.
其实今天也是我们第一次来举办这个活动，希望说这一场活动能够呢带动所有的会员参与，把这个我们的爱心真是传到全世界。我们会陆陆续续的第二场、第三场，甚至呢我们会延伸到全世界。所以我们公司已经决定了建立一个慈善基金就说让所有的会员，比如讲他们的收入，他们愿意乐捐多少，就是他们的心意。然后把这一笔钱呢，我们款项呢，就是注入在我们的这个慈善基金里面。
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully globally we can help many organizations together as a community, a caring and loving community, community loving humanity. And I think if you place people and helping people as your priority in life, you can never go wrong. All right. Now, I know some of you are from Europe, and you are also anticipating some news from our CMO of USA and also Europe, Mr. Victor Hugh. So I'm just going to play a recorded interview with him.
Hi everyone, this is Victor again. I'm the CMO for Prife International, handling USA market and also the European markets. Now this week, I want to talk about Europe market. Europe market is a very, very exciting market. And how did we get started? We got started somewhere around in November. And it was during pandemic time, okay? And when everyone was not able to travel, what we did was we did Zoom meetings with our friends and counterparts in Europe. And whenever we have an order, we send the products over to Europe. And we simply ask them to look for 10 friends to do a treatment for them. Okay? And wow, and that's how we got started. Why? Because people get immediate response from the treatment. And we're happy to say, beginning of March this year, 2022, we have our first stockist partners in Europe getting started with us. Up until now, we have stockist partners in Croatia, in Hungary, in Italy, Netherlands, UK, and also in the Norway, which is exciting. The growth is so explosive. Now, in terms of our pricing, the price that we're selling in Europe is $4.99 US. Now, why this price? Simply because of the double taxation. Why? Because now at Prife International, we always strive to be compliant to the country that we are operating on. And it is inevitable that we have to include the VATs for the buying and the selling, and also including the shipping price. Now, what kind of problems have we been facing in Europe? Now, with the surge of demand, and during my last video, I also mentioned in February, the factory in China particularly closed down for 1 whole month. But orders keeps coming in, right? Okay, so therefore it hampered a little bit on the delivery of products. But since having the partners in Europe and by sending thousands of products into our warehouse in Europe, we are able to solve between 80 to 90% of the delivery issue right now. Moving forward, what are we doing to mitigate this? Very simple. Number one, of course, we are always looking for more stockist partners to put together with us, because it is a very lucrative plan with our stockist program. Number two, of course, we are also registering ourselves in Europe and setting up our warehouses in Europe as well. And in the near future, we have already made an agreement with our factory in China to set up an assembly plant in Europe, so that this is to be able to serve our partners in Europe better. So I look forward to bringing you more updates for Europe and also USA market, so stay tuned.
So there you go. You've heard from Mr. Victor Hugh, setting up a plant in Europe, right? Maybe they can do the same in the United States, David.
So that would be exciting.
I know you're listening attentively. So this is a very exciting moment for us at Prife International. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope that in future, incorporated in our live stream, we will also have a testimonial section. All right. So all you need to do, guys, if you're listening, tune in, please take a short video of whoever has benefited, just a 2 to 3 minute video. It can, also in other languages, that's okay. We'll just put subtitle and caption, to put it in English so that people can understand. So do send to us, do contact us. And we need more of these wonderful testimonials and more of this sharing, because you never know. One person out there could be watching, and you can actually help that one person from a lot of pain, a lot of, problem that he or she is going through. So let's go all out and help humanity. That's my mission in life. And I hope that you guys are with us and you will be able to share your story and also come forward if you want to, if you're able. And I'm sure your story will also touch a lot of people who are watching. So thank you so much. And thank you, David, for being with us. And I apologize to everyone again. My apologies to everyone for our minor delay today, but nevertheless, we are still able to cover what we plan out to do today. So thank you, David, and thank you for watching. Take care.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTeraCare Classic and iTeraCare Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.